Hello teacher and classmates, and this is my video presentation of hydrostatic pressures. Pressure is described as the act or result of compressing, squeezing or squeezing to the correction that may be exerted on a subject or group, or the physical magnitude that allows expressing the power of force exerted on an element or body in a certain units of surface. Hydrostatic, for its parts, is the branch of mechanics that specializes in fluid balance. The term is also used as an adjective to refer that which belongs to or is linked to said area of mechanics. Second theme, Pascal's law. Pascal's law is a fundamental law of physics that describes the behavior of fluids and its closed system. The law establishes the pressure exerted at the one point in a liquid is transmitted with equal intensity in all directions and all points in the liquid. Applications in the Pascal law. Hydraulic brakes on a car, bicycles use Pascal law to transmit braking force for the pedal to the wheels. Hydraulic lift use the Pascal law to lift heavy objects with a small force. The hydraulic press uses Pascal law to amplify the force applied on the end, transfer it to the other end with greater intensity. 13 characteristic of hydraulic pressure. Hydrostatic pressure increases depth in an object immersed depth in a liquid. The hydrostatic pressure on that object increases this because the force of gravity increases the close on the air. Hydrostatic pressure depends on the density of the fluid. The density of the fluid is an important factor in the hydrostatic pressure, since a denser liquid will exert a greater pressure on an object immersed in it. Hydrostatic pressure is measured in pressure unit. Hydrostatic pressure is measured in pressure units, such in the Pascal. We can see in the presentation on the bar and the principal formula of the hydrostatic pressure. We can see in this presentation. The density of the liquid. G is the acceleration due gravity, and H is the height of the liquid above submerged object. For team, positive and negative hydrostatic pressure. Positive hydrostatic pressure. It is the pressure produced in a fluid at rest in which the force exerted by the fluid is greater than the external force acting on it, that is, when an object is submerged in water, the pressure exerted by water on the objects is greater than the pressure of the object on the water. A common example of positive hydrostatic pressure is the pressure produced in the lungs when breathing underwater. Negative hydrostatic pressure. It is the pressure produced in a fluid at rest in which the external forces acting on it is greater than the force exerted by the fluid. This can be seen when air removed from a container filled using a vacuum pump. The pressure is the water will decrease and the negative pressure cavity will form. 15 hydrostatic pressure measured. Measuring hydrostatic pressure can be done by using a manometer. A manometer is an instrument used to measure pressure in a fluid. The pressure test. What is the pressure test? It is a test used to determine if the air leaks in a system contains pressurized liquids or gases. In a pressure test, a pressurizing liquid or gas is pumped into the system and the pressure is measured. Using a pressure gauge, a pressure test are common ways to measure hydrostatic pressure. It is important to note that accurate measurement of hydrostatic pressure can be critical situation where safety and efficiency are priorities, such as building, construction of the manufacturing aeronautical parts. 16. Hydrostatic pressure is used in measuring blood pressure in humans through the use of a manometer. Hydrostatic pressure is essential in the construction of dams and reservoirs, as well as in the engineering of bridges and buildings. as it allows engineers to determine the force that a structure can withstand. Hydrostatic pressure is used in water purification, where the pressure helps separate two fluids for the fluid. Hydrostatic pressure is also important in industry, the food, are used in the pasteurization and sterilization of foods. 17. Hydrostatic in industries, different industries. For example, fluid storage and transportation. Accurate measurement of hydrostatic pressure is crucial for monitoring tank levels and managing the flows of all liquids through pipes, helping to prevent overflows. Marine engineering, hydrostatic pressure is vital for designing and maintaining the stability of ships, submarines, and other aquatic vessels. Civil engineering, projects such as designs of dams and reservoirs require the depth understanding of hydrostatic pressure, ensure as structures can withstand the force exerted by the water they contain. Environmental monitoring and remediation, hydrostatic pressures measurements as useful in flood forecasting, water resource management, and contaminants migration analysis of groundwater. And thanks for watching, teachers and classmates. See you later.